For the red and white lights.
What's the reason for giving us the finger?
Well, that says red light is danger, hazard, and blue is life-threatening. What's the reason for the life-threatening emergency?
To pull you over.
Because I did a U-turn as well.
You did an illegal U-turn. What's the emergency?
We're coming to check out why you've given us the finger.
Well, okay, so if you can come over to the car for a sec, I'll answer. No, I don't answer your questions, okay? See, why do you have the Freemason black and white square on your car, and why does it signify the binary watermark? And why do you have the Roman wreath on your shoulders? And why do you have the dual cross, the arches on the crown there? And why do you have the Rothschild red cross on top of your fucking crown? Okay. And why were you sitting in the middle of the road with your blue and red lights on? And why are you a subdivision of the New South Wales Treasury Corporation, which is foreign person listed on USEC, United States Securities and Exchange Commission? Okay.
Sir, you need to listen, okay?
I don't need to listen to anything. Have I committed a crime? Is there a complainant against me? Is there someone who suffered harm, injury or loss?
Can you just stop talking?
Is there someone who suffered harm, injury or loss?
Can you
Okay,
please listen?
putting your hand out in front of my face, right, is not polite. It's not even...
You've been doing the same thing. You're going, why do you have this? Why do you have this? So
I was standing more than 2 metres away from you, okay, so you're not...
You've been standing the same
Do it
distance the
same
entire
distance.
time.
No, I wasn't. I was standing over here, okay?
and then you come over here.
Now you're trying to act like you've got some kind of authority. Yeah, okay, so AU, no, okay. So AU is gold. It's the scientific symbol for gold, atomic weight. Thor is God, and I is people.
Okay,
Are you saying?
No,
Are you?
just shut up.
No, I'm
and
not going to
listen
shut up.
what I'm saying,
I'm not. I
okay?
don't have to listen to what you're saying.
Yes, you do.
Well, no, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Okay, so cite the legislation that, with a certificate of proclamation, which conforms to Imperial Acts, Section 58 of the Constitution. Okay, so you wouldn't even have a fucking clue what I'm talking about. Okay,
Okay. Can you
have
cite the
some respect and
legislation.
listen to us?
No.
How can we get anywhere
Because
if
re
you're not
means
listening?
re means un. To rewind means to undo. Okay, and spect is sight. So no sight. You just said, can I have some no sight for you guys? Okay, I'm studying
so
Vulgate
what is
Latin.
your name, okay?
Joseph.
Joseph. Okay, Joseph. We stopped you, okay?
Was I swerving?
Can you just listen?
Was I swerving? Was I operating?
Was
that car? Was I operating that car? Excuse me, what?
You do not need to be swerving a vehicle for us.
You
to
need
pull
probable cause.
Okay, you were the driver of a vehicle on a New South Wales road.
Okay, vehicle in
Under the
vehicle.
road, listen to me. under the
Excuse me. Under the Chicago Styles Manual.
Okay,
Now, hang on.
listen to me.
I'm not going to listen to you.
Under
Under the
the road.
Chicago Styles Manual, a vehicle is where the word in English car has been converted into vehicle. You're registered to the United States Securities and Exchange Commission.
We're in
Excuse me.
Australia. We're in Australia. Okay,
If I
under
read,
New
excuse
South
me,
Wales law.
excuse me. New South Wales is a New South Wales is a political body. Okay, I'm not a member of the New South Wales political body. Okay. Now hang on a sec.
What you're saying-
Okay, so what I'm saying is there's a magistrate in the Supreme Court. I've served him with a notice judicial review. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
No. Excuse me. He said, "Good luck with your appeal." Right? He said something in Latin, and then
Is this something that's happened before?
Sorry?
Has this happened to you?
I'm
previously?
telling you that if I register to New South Wales, I'm owned by the state. Okay. They have the equity. Do you know about trust law? Legal.
what
Hang
are
on a
you
sec.
talking
Hang on.
about?
No, you mentioned New South Wales.
So you're a driver
No, you're not listening.
with
You're not
vehicle
listening. You
and
said,
we
hang
pulled
on,
over
hang
for
on
a
a sec. You're not
random
listening.
breath test,
New
okay?
South Wales. No, we're talking. You're not going to try and
No,
interrupt the
because
conversation.
What you're saying?
No,
is
New
off
South.
topic,
No,
okay?
it's not off topic.
It's off topic,
New South
and
Wales
I'm
is a
like-
subdivision. New South Wales Police is a subdivision.
What are you arguing? What are you arguing over?
Your comprehension is below what I'm talking about. Your comprehension is below what I'm talking about.
You've been put over for a random breath test and you're just arguing. This is one-way
You
conversation.
don't understand what I'm saying,
But we're
okay?
having a
She
one-way
made a
conversation
statement.
with yourself.
She made a statement. I've got 3 people having a conversation,
No,
and this
we're having
guy's
a
sticking the shit in my face. I don't consent to it. Do you understand? I don't consent to it.
Doesn't matter, you're a
Why do you have a
driver.
blue and white
Doesn't matter,
script? What's a split coat tartan?
We've got every right
What's
to pull
a
you
split
over.
coat tartan?
Listen.
You don't
Oi,
have anyone.
shut up and
Don't
listen.
raise your voice, mate. You're escalating it.
Listen.
Don't get your hand in my face. Get your hand in my... What's your name and details? I need some identification now.
We
I need some identification now.
You've got it right.
You have to identify yourself. 3 forms of identification right now. Before we go any further, put your hat on. Put your hat on. Get me 3 forms of identification. Put your hat on.
How can I?
Put your hat on. Get 3
Has
forms.
to do with anything. Why are you arguing?
You
so
have to
much?
be in
What did you have
uniform.
to be- Yeah, we are.
Are you trying to threaten me by putting your gloves on?
No, I'm putting my gloves.
No, you're trying to threaten me to say you're going to use physical force to harm me. Of course you are. Of course you are.
We're asking for
I need
ID.
some
I don't
identification.
touch anything
I
else.
need some identification.
You've got it right here on our badges.
Show me the legislation that says that it's a crime to stick your finger up at a New South Wales
I
police
didn't say it
officer.
was a crime.
Cite the legislation.
I didn't say it was
So
a
you've
crime.
pulled me over illegally.
For a random
Cite,
breath test.
cite the legislation. Does the legislation for the random breath test have a certificate of proclamation? That means signed by the Queen. Because I've got a letter from the Queen's legal representative that says she has no authority in Australia. Gough Whitlam created the Queen of Australia where there is no such fucking thing. We had a referendum to say that we're still a Commonwealth a colony of the Commonwealth in the 6th of November 1999. Yet we've got the Parliament, the Business Trust in Canberra telling us that we're a country. We're not. That means you're operating illegally. That means the New South Wales Police are an unlawful entity. The Constitution says no state may maintain a force. When did the service get converted to a force? What does the word police mean? Where does it come from? You don't know, do you? No, it's completely irrelevant. Because you're a constable, right? You're supposed to be part of a constabulary. The constabulary doesn't exist anymore, so therefore you have no authority to act under the Queen. Well, you're an officer of the court, and the court is registered on USEC, United States Security and Exchange Commission. Do you understand that?
So what was your name again? Sorry.
Joseph.
So Joseph, all we were doing, okay, was stopping you for the purpose of a random breath test.
Okay, so do you have a certificate of proclamation for the legislation you're relying upon? It's a simple question. Do you have a certificate of proclamation?
So no, I don't have a certificate.
You don't know what I'm talking about. You have no idea of the process of enacting bills, right? Turning them into statutes, and then 9 months later getting a certificate of proclamation from the Queen's representative. That means it goes to the Queen's legal representative, gets the approval, comes back to the Attorney General and gets a stamp from him. When the Queen has sent a letter out, and we have a letter from the Queen of England, her legal representative in Australasia Pacific, that says she has no authority on the landmass known as Australia.
So Joseph, we pulled you over because of your behaviour of sticking your finger up at us, okay? So it made us notice your vehicle, okay? So that's why...
That was intentional.
Okay, that's fine.
This is going on YouTube. I've got heaps of these. They're going up.
So we've turned around, so we're stopping you for the purpose of a random breath test, okay?
Okay, so I want to know the legislation you're relying upon. Where's your certificate of proclamation?
So under the Roads Transport Act.
An act is not a law unless it has a certificate of proclamation. It becomes a statute. Excuse me. An act. Hang on a sec. The New South Wales Police is operating under an ABN. An ABN is a trading number for an individual. Where's your ACN? Under federal law, where is your it's above your head. So why don't you ask the question? Because I've said this to about 15 coppers, sergeants, the whole lot. I was even in the cells at Parramatta, right? After I had a debacle in the court, where I was intimidated and threatened by a member of the court. I was speaking to the duty sergeant and duty constable, and I said to the duty sergeant Tim Maxwell or something like that. I said, okay, so why does New South Wales Police only have an ABN when an ABN is a trading number for an individual to trade as like a sole trade? It's one up from a sole trader, right? Hang on, and the senior constables, and then he looks to the senior constable who's studying business, and she goes, he's right. And I asked them, where's your certificate of proclamation? Where's your certificate? I'm asking you now, if you're going to enforce an act which is not a statute, and a statute is an enforceable law on the continent of Australia, right, allegedly, right, where's your certificate of proclamation, where's the statute? Because an act is not a statute. You know the difference between an act and a statute, don't you? Do you know the difference between an act and a statute? A bill is a proposal, an act, it's not irrelevant. It's not. I'm studying fucking law for 3 years. It's not. How can you enforce the law when you don't know the difference between a force and a service?
I don't need to tell you what I do and don't
know. You don't have the comprehension. You don't have the comprehension. You don't have the comprehension to differentiate. What's the American Allied Forces? Hang on. What's the American Allied Forces? They're an army. What's the Australian Defence Force? An army. A force is an army. Look it up in Black's Law. Black's Law, that's an American dictionary. It's not. It's Crown copyright. Do you know what Crown copyright is? Okay, so Crown copyright means it's owned by the Crown. Black's Law is not American dictionary, it's a Crown dictionary for Admiralty Maritime Law. That's the watermark, that's a binary watermark. I'll show you something, I'm not going to do anything wrong. Watch out. If you go from there to there, and from there to there, and then from there to there, that's the fucking watermark. No, seriously, that's the watermark, you didn't even look. If you join the docks in a curve, right, that's a watermark. You're saying we're underwater. Why do you think there are all these obelisks in Hyde Park, down in Canberra? Why is there a black cube in Canberra? Why is a flagpole in the shape of a Freemason pyramid? When are you going to wake up?
Are you saying you are a Freemason, or are you thinking we're Freemason, or what are you saying?
You've got Freemasonry all over your car. You've got the Roman wreath. You've got the Red Cross. The eagle. You've even got the Eagle of Rome, for God's sake.
Males.
Sorry?
Isn't a Freemason group regarding males. It's
So, what's the Fabian Society? A wolf in sheep's clothing. Do you